Now, speaking about someone else who is trying to clean up his image by going a completely different way, we saw Kamene Goro going online and talking about how she is sad that her partner in crime with regard to co-hosting in radio is officially leaving to pursue his dreams as a politician. As in, he quit his job for a new gig, right? And it seems that not everyone is so happy about this particular story. And we speak specifically about VDJ Jones. Now, VDJ Jones came through and he said that he is very unhappy with the fact that Jalango is trying to call out to young people, Vijana, to represent Vijana when he was the first person who was refusing to play Gengetone music on the radio, when he was apparently the first person who would be so willing and quick to put a Gengetone music to the side and say that Gengetone music is about to die, when he was one of those people in that bandwagon of, is Gengetone even music? And these problems have continued to become more and more, and he's absolutely displeased that now Jalango is going to go back to the same youth and ask them to vote for him, yet he wasn't supportive of them when he had the chance. What more can he offer? As in, if you didn't give me a chance then, now I give you a bigger role for you to take away even more chances from me and even more opportunities. But Jalango is also getting some favor from our friend Alex Mokideo, who on an interview said, VDJ Jones, who are you? Kama hauna kura, step aside. Our friend is doing the most. When it comes to Gengetone music, he played it on radio. If you didn't have talent, your 2-bit talent didn't give you enough for you to be able to be played on radio, that's a you problem, not a Jalango problem. And it actually does bring that question to mind. Do you think that sometimes with people, especially with us on TV and radio, because sometimes it's like, yeah, I understand. You will get DMs of people telling you the way they want you to play their music, and then you listen to the track and you're just going, ooh, that's what I want to associate myself with? Probably not this time. However, when you are such a big brand, is it easier for your words to be taken out of context, for you to be misconstrued as a bad politician versus you actually standing for things that you feel are necessary? Because obviously there's a reason why he wants to stand for whatever seat he wants to stand for in Langata. Do you think that people are now taking things out of context, and will we be seeing more of people like this? Because like, unfortunately, VDJ Jones is the only one who's come out at this moment to castigate Jalango. Other Gengetone artists have not come out and said anything about this. So do you think this is one of those elements that is not very talented and now is trying to, push him down and push his ratings down? Or do you think he really isn't worthy being a politician in Langata as a Langata resident?
As a Langata resident, I'm not going to vote for you. But here's the thing. VDJ Jones' sentiments are not coming out of thin air. Jalango specifically said, hakuna pahali Gengetone inaenda. Like, it was words, it's not allegedly, words from his mouth. He was like, Gengetone is not going anywhere because the artists are not doing enough. But here's the thing though, VDJ Jones also has a huge platform. And from what I'm saying, it's like he's trying to make himself look good by, castigating Jalango while he has his platform. If he was a responsible person and he was really concerned about Gengetone and artists and Kenyan artists, what he would have done is given them a platform on his, because he is a huge star. He's always booked, nini. So I don't understand. If you are so concerned about the Kenyan music industry, why don't you give them airplay? As opposed to, saying, but Jalango doesn't do that. What are you doing?
But here's the thing as well. What if he's just preventing us from trouble? Sometimes you are warned, yeah? It's like that. We've heard the story of the boy who cried wolf. He cried wolf, 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 and then the wolf eventually came. No one came through. But he could be one of those people who's crying wolf, 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 because the wolf is really coming and us guys aren't seeing it ahead of time. I don't know. I am very conflicted when it comes to politics and Jalango, because he seems like a nice guy, He seems like a nice guy, but he has said so much controversial stuff that it is impossible for me to now judge his genuineness, He's one of those people who will say something and you're just like, wait, what? Did you just say that? Are you trying to say that this is the fact that you are supporting at this very moment? You know, I'm very confused. Please let me know what your thoughts are. The number is still 0770 729 366. Do you think that we are going too far and also putting him on a cross and putting him on fire, or is he really a wolf that we are not seeing properly, and he's now currently trying to dress himself in sheep's clothing?